Hello Taurus, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly reading from the 11th to the 17th of March 2019 for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Taurus. So I'm beginning to pull the cards just for a change. We have the Six of Swords, beautiful energy, and the Star card. So maybe you're transitioning, maybe you're beginning to transition, moving away from choppy waters to calmer waters. It's coming. It's coming for some of you. Moving away from troubled times this can represent disagreements, difficulties. You're seeing the truth clearly, represented by the swords. If you felt that you didn't know a way forward, you were stuck in the rut, you didn't feel that you were moving forward in life much, this is the week where maybe you'll get that eureka moment. Maybe you'll suddenly see the truth of the situation, the truth of other people as well. And I think you'll be making decisions to move on, decisions to transition to another life, yeah. This can be about moving home, this can be about travel as well. But also, it can be about your outer world, it can be about moving forward in your outer world, so transitioning from one job to another, the progression of a relationship, or moving from one relationship to another, or from being single to a relationship. It's a transitional card, so obviously it's to and from situations. But this is also what's going on in your mind. This is very much about where there's been troubled times in your mind, where you've had negative thoughts, where you've been dominated by negative emotions, where you couldn't see clearly forward in situations. To move forward, you didn't feel you could move forward. You're getting that clarity now, clarity of mind. It's a release. Star card energy, also about truth, also about beginning to morph. I get the feeling that you're beginning to morph into something that's more individually you. This is a card of growth, it's a card of expansion. And I think you're moving towards that time, Taurus, where suddenly I think you're going to be presented with maybe opportunities to move forward, to expand, to grow as a person, emotionally, physically, spiritually maybe. I think you're beginning to get that sense of self back. Because this is time to shine as well. You see the yellow star and then you've got all these white stars. This is you being individually you, the yellow star. This is you shining in your own individual light. This is you knowing where you're going in order to do that now. Or certainly starting the journey towards that, having that direction, that purpose. This is about purpose. The star is a directional energy. This is divine guidance as well, guiding you on this journey. It's a beautiful energy. The star card is also about divine wish fulfillment. The 7 white stars talk about gifts from the universe. And maybe it's time, Taurus, maybe it's time that you received a universal reward for coming through a tricky time. Because you are transitioning to calmer waters, something is much brighter and better ahead for you. Let's see what else the cards say. What do we have for Taurus cards for the 11th to the 17th? Oh my goodness. Yeah, something's over. Major completion. This is a card of success. The World is a card of success, about stepping into a new phase of your life, coming through a difficult time, appreciating the journey. What did I say? Appreciate that journey that you've been through. It's been an emotional journey, a physical journey, spiritual. I think you've had to really try to be solid and stay grounded in order to move forward, Taurus, but you're getting there now. This is the completion, a major completion. Something is ending, but something absolutely beautiful is about to start. This is somebody who is celebrating the end of a cycle. I think you're beginning to feel more complete in yourself, more grounded, more rounded as an individual. I think the journey, however difficult it's been, you found that by overcoming obstacles, overcoming difficulties, it has made you a more complete person, even though you may well not have enjoyed the whole journey. But you've grown. You've grown, Taurus. This is about being bigger and better and stronger than you ever have been before. It's a beautiful energy. It's absolutely beautiful, the world. Cards, what else does Taurus need to know? Thank you. Yeah, this is about happier times, moving towards happier times, more contented times, you see. This could be an offer of love for some of you, for those of you who are looking for love, an offer of love or a loving offer. This talks about having that inner emotional stability from within. You're feeling more solid, more stable, or you certainly have the opportunity to in the near future. You see how the water round here will crash against the cliffs. But the cliffs remain solid, stable. That reflects, it's metaphorical in the cards, to reflect what's going on inside the Queen of Cups. She is emotionally stable. She is emotionally strong. And things that may well have knocked you before, because you've found that balance, which is what the 6 is all about, anything that may well come up and knock you again or try to knock you off balance emotionally, they won't be able to do it, whether it's people, whether it's a situation, because you have that emotional stability from within. And when you're stable within, you project that on your external world. When you find happiness within, you project that on your external world. When you choose happiness, Taurus, because happiness is a choice. When you choose to be really happy, regardless of what situation you're in, you choose to be more optimistic about the future. That's when the universe starts bringing you all these wonderful blessings in. Let's see what else the cards have. What else do we need to know for Taurus? Week commencing the 11th of March, please. Week commencing the 11th. What do we need to know for Taurus? I'll choose them if I don't. Oh my goodness. Taurus, this is brilliant. The Sun card. I mean, you've got 5 cards on the table and 3 of them are major arcana. The major arcana are the major points, the major energies in your life. The minor arcana generally reinforce the bigger energies. So these are real kind of like powerful energies, major changes happening, Taurus. And they're positive. This is positive energy. The Sun card. This is understanding your true calling right under the Star card. You see, they're both cards of journey. This child is moving forward. This is it's almost kind of like a point halfway through the journey of the major arcana. The Sun card appears. And suddenly there's a light bulb because it's the Fool's journey. They suddenly realise what their true calling is and they're opening up to the universe. They're accepting gifts from the universe, absolutely. The Sun is divine energy. It's riding through to more abundant times. This is about finding your natural power again, Taurus. I think this is about being feeling happier as well, feeling more optimistic about the future. This is a card of good news. For those of you who've been looking for good news, this is about good news coming into your life. And yeah, it's a time to celebrate. It's the most positive card in the Major Arcana deck. And I think there's a change in you. I feel there's a change in you. You're suddenly beginning to see what life could be like for yourself if you make the right choices, if you accept the journey. Yeah. I kind of feel this is almost kind of like, you see this? And this is just what I'm feeling. I feel this is almost like you looking at a looking glass and understanding this is what my journey could be. This is what my life could be like if I choose to move forward, if I choose to be happy, if I choose to raise my vibration, if I choose to accept gifts from the universe. This is real positivity. Choosing to be positive brings more positivity to you. You see how it connects, see how the universe suddenly connects as soon as you choose happiness. You get the Sun card. Real happiness, major happiness. You're on the right path as well. This is saying you're finding that right path to move forward. Okay. The Hermit. Well, that makes sense. I think certainly in the past you have done soul searching. I think you have struggled to find that right path. I just mentioned the path. But you're finding that path. You're finding the path forward, Taurus. You're going through a transition, and it's in your mind, but maybe also in your physical world. And I think you're choosing to be more positive, or if you choose to be more positive, all these good things can come into your life. You can put an ending to endings where endings need to happen. You can have a brighter journey. This is where life takes a brighter journey, happier times. It's a turning point. And yeah, divine wish fulfillment. And see how these things connect. You've been searching for that path. This is in the dark. This is soul searching. This is the quest from within, trying to find answers, trying to understand and understand with all your experience and knowledge of people, of situations, how to move forward in life. You've been wanting a shift. You've been wanting to move forward in a certain direction. But whatever happened, circumstances just prevented you. And I think you've really had to dig deep to find those answers within, to release. This is a card of healing. But what else is a card of healing? The Star card, major healing. And this, in the lantern, is the star. This is you. You've been digging deep, trying to find yourself, trying to find your own shine, which is what I said, trying to shine in your own individual light. But I kind of think you're coming through now, the other side. This is positive energy. Some of you, if you're going for jobs, if you're looking for relationships, I think you're opening your heart to connect to new people, new situations. This is a time of completion and stepping into a new phase, a higher phase, the next level of your life. And you're finding yourself. You found yourself in that dark place, that spiritual quest. And look, I think you've learnt a lot about yourself. I think there's been inner revelation, as well as the journey turning for the better. And you're understanding how to shine in your own individual light now. You're understanding that you have the opportunity to expand and grow. And this is about wishes being fulfilled, divine rewards coming to you. because you've learnt the lessons. You've got 4 major arcana. This is life lessons being learnt. This is about life changes happening. And I think as soon as you choose to be happy, you can be. I'll pull an Archangel Oracle card. Angels, what does Taurus need to know? What's the message for Taurus for week commencing the 11th of March, please? What does Taurus need to know, please? No? Okay, 2 popped out. The first is, you are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and your home. Beautiful. And the next one is gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. This is a period of truth, I think. You won't tolerate people that aren't truthful with you and honest with you now going forward. Angels, what's the one answer for Taurus? Oh, one's come out. Here we are. It says meditation brings answers. Now that kind of ties in with the Hermit energy. I think you've been looking for those answers from within. Let me find one more angel card. Any more answers? Oh, there we are. Abundance. Beautiful. What did I say? You have all the sunflowers here on the sun card. See? A time of abundance ahead. So allow yourself to make that journey, to move forward. And don't keep yourself stuck, Taurus, because whatever decisions that you're looking to change in your life, whatever areas, now's the time to start doing it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great week and I'll see you next time. Thank you.